As for the kids that showed up, there's really a lot of things to say, but one place to start with for sure is that they do not know anything. They are so dumb. I talked to this one kid and I said to him, they haven't dug up the bodies, and he said, that doesn't mean they're not there. It's true. And then I told him, but they requested money to dig them up, and it was given, and they didn't dig them up. Well, that doesn't mean they're not there. And the ground where they did the ground penetrating radar had been a septic field. You know, they didn't even bother to look at the land survey before all that went like all the way around the world. And no, he's like just totally convinced too. He wasn't being snotty. I couldn't budge his brain. I couldn't get him to think of it. I think I also added that there wasn't a single report to the police. There's no list of names of the children that they think were murdered, because there was no reports to the police as, you know, children disappearing like that, right? Children weren't disappearing. There would have been police reports, and there wasn't. The whole thing is so haywire. And yeah, so they don't know anything at all. They didn't come even prepared to answer the question, have bodies been found in Kamloops? They couldn't answer that question. You're showing up at what's ostensibly, but nobody knows it will be this, but like a public forum that will for sure is just going to get mobbed. But you're showing up to a public forum and you don't know that, and you're protesting. So one of the things that they said, I interrupted that guy in the CBC because he was saying that we denied that residential schools even existed. You know, and for people that have been studying residential schools off and on for like 15, 20 years, which a lot of us have, I have, that's pretty insulting, you know. It's just so stupid. You think that I think that residential schools didn't exist. They're really profoundly ignorant. They're influenced by Antifa for sure. They're influenced by their professors. They're influenced by the Tides thing. There's a lot of real. The rougher ones are bigger and older, and I would guess that they're paid. Okay, that's section 3.